What's up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist bringing you more amazing facts on the Warhammer universe. This time we will be bringing you the facts on the armory of the Sisters of Battle. So let's all devote ourselves to the God Emperor and ready ourselves to enter the armory. The vehicles. The Penitent Engine. These mechanical weapons of utter destruction are piloted by heretics. They are injected with chemicals and wires that implant feelings of guilt and pain directly into their brains. They are driven into battle in hope that destroying the enemies of the Imperium will bring them forgiveness. The engine is usually equipped with dual heavy flamers and 2 chain fists. The Emulator is a variant of a Rhino tank, but it is much more heavily armored. Based on the different patterns, the weaponry will change. The Sanctus Emulator carries heavy bolters, the Justice Emulator carries multi-meltas, and a standard pattern emulator will utilize twin-linked heavy flamers. The Exorcist is the oldest vehicle that is used by the Sisters of Battle. Each vehicle is very much regarded as a work of art, as well as a holy relic. These ancient vehicles were blessed by the Emperor himself, and their arcane technology is only vaguely understood by the Adeptus Mechanicus. On the battlefield, they fulfill their ranged assault role through the use of armor-piercing explosives. The Repressor is an armored personnel carrier that was used in the Avignon Uprising. The Sisters used this tank to dispel the rioting mobs by firing non-lethal rounds from within the carrier. Eventually, they had no choice but to replace the water cannons and rubber rounds with heavy flamers and bolter rounds to purge the heretical rioters. The grenades. The tears of the Emperor. These tears are crystalline canisters that carry blood-like tears that are said to weep from statues and other icons of the Emperor. These canisters are thrown like grenades and are powerful weapons against any warp-infused or empowered being. Phosphor grenades are round grenades that burst into flame, burning whoever is caught within the blast. The melee weapons. The Blade of Admonition. This blade is a blessed relic power sword that reflects the soul of anyone who looks upon it. It was wielded by the powerful Alicia Dominica, and those who wield this blade are strengthened by her resolve. The Brazier of Holy Fire. This ornate torch that gives light to the faithful and shrouds the impure in darkness. It is swung in close combat to burn the enemy to cinders, and it can also spray a jet of flames over a long distance. The Eviscerator is a huge double-handed chainsword that can even tear through tank armor. Some eviscerators have small flamers to greatly improve their close-range destructive capabilities. The Mace of Valen. A relic of the Sisters of Battle, this ornate weapon is surrounded by a halo of energy that only harms Chaos followers. It is famously known due to its heavy use during the Purge of Valen in the hands of Arch-Confessor Chironov. The Ardent Blade is a long, double-edged sword wielded by Saint Celestine, which was discovered in a crypt on the world of Sanctus Lys. This blade is oftentimes wreathed in flowers, but it can also encase itself in a jet of flame. The Staff of Belief, created from the wood of the trees of the Garden of Saints. These staffs are potent symbols of faith and devotion. They are a deadly weapon against the forces of chaos. The IRISA is an attachment that is used on the bolt gun. It is essentially a more sturdy and deadly bayonet. Oftentimes, it is inscribed with powerful hymns which make it extremely effective against demons. The Neural Whip. This flailing, neuroconductive power whip is a vicious weapon that lashes out at the enemy before they can strike back. It is usually utilized by the Repentia mistresses of the Sisters of Battle. The Flail of Chastisement is a blessed weapon that is barbed and constricts as the enemy struggles to free themselves from the coils of this flail. The Axes of Retribution. These blessed weapons are copies of the axe used by Saint Jason during his crusade against the Eldar. These axes are adorned with red jewels on their massive double blades. The Condemner bolt gun, aka the combi stake crossbow. It is a bolter with a crossbow strapped to its side. It is mainly used against heretical psychers. The Mars pattern Mark II Scourge bolt gun. This variant of the bolt gun is favored by the Sisters of Battle due to its 24-round magazine. It can fire as a 3-round burst or a single shot. It also comes equipped with a IRISA. The Exorcist launcher is a large missile launcher composed of large tubes. They are mainly used as artillery and bombard tanks and barricades to bits and pieces. The Sisters of Battle do not use psychic powers. Using the warp would go against their faith and purity. Therefore, they perform acts of faith. These acts are essentially a small miracle given to them by the Emperor of mankind. These acts of faith are unlike psychic powers, and therefore defenses and weapons useful against psychers have no effect upon them. The acts of faith of the Sisters of Battle. The Hand of the Emperor. The Emperor's wrath flows through the sisters' bodies and gives them strength in battle. Divine Guidance. The Emperor's will guides all of the sisters' weaponry towards the enemy's weak spots. The Passion. Filled with holy fervor, the sisters are enhanced to react faster and process information quicker with better insight while battling. The Light of the Emperor. Filled with fear of failing their God Emperor, the sisters fight harder and shrug off deadly blows. The Spirit of the Martyr. The enemy's weapons have no effect on the sisters. The Emperor protects them until he is ready to receive them in death. And with that, we have seen the vehicles, the weaponry, and the acts of faith of the Sisters of Battle. Are you as devoted to the God Emperor as them? Let us know in the comments below. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more epic 40K content. As always, you have known me as a Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am signing out.